Hey guys, how you all doing? Ofer again, and today I'm going to talk to you about my most ambitious guitar project, my Charvel Model 5 FX. I bought this one in a horrendous condition, broken headstock, a fucked up tremolo, EMG pickups, which I certainly hate, and I turned it into one of my favorite rocking machines. We're going to talk all about it, but first, you know it. Let's hear some sounds. Alright, so let's talk about it. As I've said earlier in my last video as well, you can watch it up here, where I compared the bare knuckles. This is the Painkiller and the Trilogy pickups. I compared them to the EMG 81 and the SA single coil. So yeah, I bought it with the broken headstock, fixed it. The frets were in really bad shape, lots of pits and cracks and whatever in them. I leveled and crowned them, and now they play great. The finish is actually in a great condition. Interestingly enough, this Model 5 FX originally was just a Model 5, and they just sent 300 of them back to the factory and refinished them in this cool finish, added a single coil and some recesses in the back of the Floyd Rose. You can see it here. Interesting, but they still left it like top mounted, so it's pretty funny. It still can pull up 2 steps, which is pretty cool, but it's funny that they left it top mounted. It's interesting for me, you know, most of my guitars are recessed, so it's nice to have something different. I also got a Charvel Floyd Rose, which probably is my favorite design, you know, it's the one that came with the 19th Charvels. It has kind of a shorter length to it, a really thick base plate, and I don't know, it just feels great. It got a really sick flutter to it. Just won't stop fluttering. Maybe if I add some volume. Sounds nasty, man. I don't know how usable it is. It's pretty usable. I mean, come on, we're playing metal music over here, not fucking grunge. But still, it's a lot of fun to play. And I don't know, this guitar is so solid, you know, it's neck through. It has this kind of a heel, but it's still very accessible to the high frets compared to a bolt-on, you know. It has this, not the shark fin, but just the dot inlays, but it is filled with something, whether it's abalone or just mother of pearl. I guess it's just mother of pearl. But yeah, it looks really nice. It has a really nice rosewood fretboard to it. Oh shit, my battery is about to die. I hope it will last this video. And it's just a gorgeous guitar to play. I bought it really for a joke of a price, and I knew that I had to do a lot of work to it, you know, and I took the time. And you saw I didn't post any videos in the past month, and that's due to many reasons, but mostly because I wanted to get this thing sorted, and you know, I was really excited about getting a new tremolo for it and getting the frets right, which took some time, you know. It was really in a bad shape, and I tried to preserve as much as fret material as I could, because you want to take the pits out, but you still want to have some life left to the fret, right? And for a 30-something old guitar, it's a heck of a job. And this finish, man, the Crackle finish is really stunning all the way across the back as well. I also took out, just for you, no, if you got a JD6 tremolo and you want to change it to a Floyd Rose or a Charvel or whatever, it fits right in. Just make sure that if it's top mounted, you want to take one spring out for it to feel like 3 springs. For some reason, I really wonder about it. Maybe it's because the block is longer, so it interacts with the spring in a different way. But I just took another spring out and it feels much smoother with 3 springs, which is my favorite setup for a recessed Floyd. It felt really rough, and now it feels great. I can really do a lot of these enjoyable push-ins and pull-ups. It's a lot of fun. And also, I already mentioned it in a previous video, but the color locking nut is really a life changer, man. This guitar won't go out of tune no matter what. And it's crazy because before it had a really messed up JD6 tremolo, which just kept going out of tune with every pull down or pull up. And now it just rocks steady. And the only thing I don't like about it is the Allen wrench holes are the smaller type, like you would use for the intonation screws, and they really made it like really tight, so it's kind of annoying to fit in the Allen wrench, and it's not fitting all the time. You have to find the exact angle. It's a bit frustrating. Color, if you're watching it, please fix it. I also send them an email, but they won't respond, which is not cool, but they do make this part and you gotta appreciate them for that. Anyways, yeah, this guitar is so much fun to play. I really had so much fun, you know, buying this as a piece of crap and making it into a modern rocking guitar, you know, these modern pickups, bare knuckles. They sound great. They really help this guitar go to modern times, and you know, it's just a great instrument. Today, if you'd buy an instrument like that, it would be very expensive. And honestly, if you can get this kind of a project guitar for cheap, and you got the skills and the time to spare to actually make it rockable again, do it. If you've got any questions about the Charvel tremolo or about how to retrofit a Floyd Rose or a Charvel into a JD6 guitar, feel free to ask in the comments, but honestly it was that easy. It just dropped in. I was a bit afraid that these posts, or yeah, the post would kind of mess up with the knife edges, but it worked great, and I can do the wickedest the dive bombs and whatever, and will still stay in tune, which is great. And feel free to ask me anything. I'll try to make more videos about doing this kind of projects and about this guitar in particular, because it's really one of my favorites. You know, the more work you put into a guitar, the more it's yourselves, and it's really fun to do. Anyways guys, that's it for today. I'm going to do my best to get into a routine of uploading videos regularly and not just once a month like the past couple of months. Please stay tuned. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Oferholan, and if you like these videos, please subscribe. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Really appreciate your support. Keep rocking, stay safe, stay true, and I'll see you in the next video. Woo! Bye bye.